Suddenly he's just in front of me right there. I thought he was up in that tree. He started coming down and waving his tail at me. I heard him though. The nuts were dropping from the tree, so I started to slink in. First gray squirrel of the season. Not a bad one. Awesome. It's a little windy out, so he heard me, but you know, crunch on these leaves as I walked in, but it worked out somehow. Just got him with this this single shot 410 here with a 3-inch magnum shell, 6 shot. Now the work begins. 1 squirrel for the pot. Doesn't seem too old. Should be a good eater. Give you a view of them. Yep, it's just a couple days before October, September 28th maybe. And the leaves are starting to change. The oak trees haven't turned yet though, but you can kind of see the maples are starting to turn red. Color will probably peak in like a week or two. Alright, let's see if we can go get another one, I guess. You hear that grouse? It isn't grouse season yet, I just instinctively point at them whenever they flush. So I've grouse hunted for so many years. That was awesome. Very rarely are they in this spot. That's really cool. Lots of squirrels out. Lots. Just gotta get close enough without spooking them. Or let them come to me. There's one right there, but it's a little too far, I think, for a modified joke. That was pretty interesting. Wow. Wow, that was really neat. That's a really big red squirrel, I think. Or, no, it's a small gray. Just the lighting's bad. But, yeah, it's a young gray squirrel. Man, that was crazy. I came in these woods, right? This is a different thing. These are different woods, and I started walking around. There was like 3 squirrels maybe, but I used to hunt this place years ago, so they're all really smart. And I moved like 100 feet at a time, and these leaves are really crunchy. It's hard to sneak. So they heard me, and they went up in the trees. But every time I stopped, I started rubbing these quarters together like this. And it fooled them, and they all kind of started doing what they're doing again, except without running around as much. But they got less wary, I guess you could say. And, you know, it's probably been here like 20 minutes, and third spot that I walked to, this squirrel just charged after me. He was way over there, I was way down there, and he was way up there, and I heard him kind of barking at me. So I moved up maybe 100 feet to get closer to him. I thought he was around this area. He was actually over there, and, that sounded like another one. And I started rubbing these quarters together, and he ran all the way to the tree right next to me, started crawling around on it, and I got a shot on him. That's awesome. That's 2 squirrels now. Really, really cool. Yeah, it's definitely a gray squirrel, just a young one. I laid both the squirrels out here in the open where it's a little lighter. The woods are getting a little dark, and it gets darker on the camera than it does with my eyes. You know, it gets darker quicker, so I figured you could see them better right here. I'm pretty sure I hit both of them square in the chest. This one's a little hard to tell because it bled a little, but one thing about this is this Rossi's choked in modified, so you know the pattern was pretty tight, especially on this guy. He was probably, I don't know, 15 feet away from me when I shot him, crawling around in that tree pretty quick, so I had to square it up fast. But I got him right in the chest, it looks like, right here. And this guy, I think I got him like right here. They bled a little bit, so their fur's matted down, but I'm pretty sure I got him in the chest. Hind end's definitely okay. So I'm gonna get some good meat off of them. But there they are. 2 gray squirrels. One like medium-sized one and one younger one. Good eating size. Awesome. Good hunt for just a little bit before sunset. Got a plane coming in up there, and beautiful sunset over here after a nice squirrel hunt. Pretty good way to end the weekend.